get YouTube started. All right, so we're live on YouTube, man. I'm going to talk about MyEcon's new compensation plan for 2018 and why MyEcon is the best home-based business in the industry. So you guys can comment in the chat. I can see your chat. Go ahead and like, comment, share, do all of that good stuff, man. And I'm going to try not to keep this long. This video is more about the MyEcon compensation plan than it is about income shifting. But I will give you a little bit of the income shifting so that you can have proper context. Here's why MyEcon is the best business in the home-based industry. Number one, $70 to start, less than $50 per month to run your business. And this is MyEcon. So one of the lowest startup costs in the industry. What does it cost? What do you have to do to qualify for your bonuses in MyEcon? You need $2 in what we call CV or commission value. We have a product. Tina, you said you was going to call me, Queen. We have a product for anywhere from $7.99, which is our roadside assistance. If you add that to your membership, then you'll pay right at $43 per month, and you're qualified for all of your bonus. You guys know how network marketing works. You have to have some sort of qualifying purchase to qualify for all your bonuses. Unlike a lot of network marketing companies, the more you advance in rank, MyEcon doesn't make you buy more and more stuff to stay qualified. We're just talking about some things that go on in the industry and why MyEcon is the best in the industry, in my humble opinion. Low startup cost, $50 to start, less than $70 to start, less than $50 a month to run your membership. You need a qualifying purchase of $2 in commission value. For $7.99, you can get our roadside assistance that will cover your $2 in CV. So basically, you can run your MyEcon business for just $43 per month. Qualify for all your businesses. No matter how many ranks you hit, you'll never have to pay more than $43 if you don't want to. Anybody who agrees that that is a good thing to have in a network marketing business? I don't have to keep, so when I advance in rank, I don't have to produce more to continue to qualify for my bonuses. So low startup costs, low monthly auto ship to qualify for all of your bonuses, right? Now, here's the real big kicker that separates MyEcon from everything else. Whether you can sell a product or recruit, you can still build wealth with MyEcon. How many other network marketing companies, MLM, direct sales companies can you say that about? If I don't sell any products, if I don't recruit anybody, can I still build wealth at least enough to cover my monthly fee? And can I build wealth long term if I don't sell products? If I suck at sales, if I can't stand recruiting, if I'm the most introverted person in the world and I don't talk to nobody, can I still succeed with MyEcon? And the answer is a resounding yes. That's why it's the best home-based business in the industry, because you do not have to sell a ton of products. You do not have to be a master recruiter. You don't have to be that type A personality. You don't have to have the charisma that some of these sales folks have, and you can still win. Why? Because MyEcon is based on financial education. So the financial strategies that you learn from MyEcon will flat out make you wealthy, whether you can sell a product or recruit somebody or not. Now, eventually, it is a business. Eventually, you'll be using these products and you'll want to learn how to sell if you want to make more money. But just with the financial education alone, you can become wealthy in MyEcon. So I'm going to show you what income shifting is real quick, but I'm going to spend the majority of the time focusing on the MyEcon compensation plan. So let me recap for those of you who are just jumping on. Please hit the share button for me, y'all. There's people out here looking for opportunities to make some extra money from home. it doesn't get any better than MyEcon's new compensation plan for 2018, right? So MyEcon is $70 to start, less than $50 a month to maintain your business. That includes your qualifying product. Our lowest cost product is $7.99, which is a roadside assistance product, and it gives you your $2 CV that you need to qualify. So basically, you're looking at $43 per month to run your business. You never have to increase your auto ship as you advance in rank. A lot of companies, when you're at this level, you have to spend $100 a month, $150 a month, $80 a month. Then when you advance to the next level, you personally have to spend a little bit more per month to qualify for all your bonuses. Not with MyEcon. That is very, very key. MyEcon will allow you with its financial education products to build wealth, whether you can sell a product or not. I think that is huge. So let me go through income shifting real quick. Then I'm going to talk to you about the MyEcon compensation plan, because a lot of people know about income shifting, but sometimes they join and they be like, okay, I know I need a business to start minimizing my taxes, but what business am I going to start? Not realizing that MyEcon is a business, right? So I'm going to show you income shifting, and I'm going to focus most of the time on how you get paid through referrals with MyEcon's income shifting. So what is income shifting? Well, again, I'm going to write MyEcon. Man, let me see if I got a better marker. Where's my black marker? These mugs, boy. I've been wearing these mugs out, man. I got to go get me some more. Okay, that black is back on point. Okay, MyEcon. So when you register with MyEcon, again, it's $70 and then less than $50 per month, right? So when you do that, obviously you have a home-based business. Here's the whole thing with income shifting. The IRS says if you have a home-based business, you can now leverage the tax code to build wealth, right? When you make money in America, how you make it determines how you're taxed. W-2, 1099, and invest. You make it as a W-2 or a job, then you're going to be taxed 28 to 33%. You make it with business, that's 18 to 23%. And investors pay less than 15% in taxes. So by having a home-based business, you get to adjust your W-4, and that's going to bring $200 to $600 per month back into your household. Chances are you like 80% of Americans, you got your W-4 form filled out wrong. B, you get to adjust the second portion of the W-4 form when you have a home-based business. That's going to bring money back into your household. Do you have to sell a product or recruit anybody to adjust your W-4? Nope, you just need to have a business. Sign up with MyEcon, you have a business, you adjust your W-4 form, this $200 to $400 comes back into your household. That's called minimizing taxes. All right, that's one. Two, we take the tax savings and use that to eliminate debt. And then while we're doing that, we're also going to minimize expenses. Now, let me ask you a question. You started with MyEcon. The first thing we're going to help you do is adjust your W-4 form. That's going to bring some money back into your household. We're going to use that tax savings and use it for debt elimination. You're going to plug into our cash flow strategist software, and you're going to start looking at your expenses, and you're going to reduce those as well. Did you have to recruit anybody? Did you have to sell a product? The only product you had to sell was the product you bought from yourself, right? That qualifies you for bonuses, right? So start a home-based business, minimize your taxes, take the tax savings and use it to eliminate debt. While you're eliminating debt, you might as well minimize your expenses and take your expense savings and use that for debt elimination too. That's income shifting. That is understanding cash flow management. When you understand cash flow management, it's not about what you make. It's not about what you keep. It's about what you do with what you keep. See, you started a home-based business. Now you get to keep an extra $200 to $600 a month. What are you going to do with it, though? You're going to use that for debt elimination. You cut out some expenses. You cut out the cable. You stop going out to eat. You reduce your coffee size. You stop smoking cigarettes. You cut off Netflix. You're able to keep money because you minimize those expenses. What are you going to do with what you keep is important. So we teach you debt elimination, right? So now, because you have a home-based business, you get to shift money back from Uncle Sam and use that money to get out of debt. Then you take the money back from the banks once you get out of debt, and you're able to use that money to build an emergency fund and ultimately get yourself, get your lifestyle straight, start investing and building generational wealth. Because you have a home-based business, now you create a tax. Is that an IBLE or is it an ABLE? Because you have a home-based business, now you have a tax-deductible lifestyle. My electricity is partially tax-deductible. My electronics, partially tax-deductible. My internet service, partially tax-deductible. We're not going to focus on that, but we just want you to get why this is a legitimate business and why it's better than anything else out there, right? So start a home-based business. Minimize your taxes. Use your tax savings to eliminate debt. Minimize your expenses. Use your expense savings to also eliminate debt. Then because you have a business, if you choose to, you can create a tax-deductible lifestyle. You can write off a portion of your rent. You can write off your electric bills, your utilities. You can write off miles that you put on your car. You can write off travel if you travel for business. You can write off your kids' salary. What? Wait, what? Yeah, start paying your kids a salary instead of giving them allowance, so you can write that off too. We show you how to do all of that. We're a financial education company. Then we take all of that money that you got back through cash flow management, income shifting, minimizing your taxes, creating a tax deductible lifestyle. Then we go over here and we teach you how investments work so you can get double-digit returns. Join the movement. I'll show you right now where you can go get 14, 15, 16% on your money right now. Now, I can't tell you what to do with that, right? I'm not licensed to talk about investing and things of that nature because I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a financial advisor. But I do know how to look at certain websites and they show you where investments are where you can get double-digit returns. So if you want to invest in real estate, you can. Precious metals if you want to, paper assets, private equity businesses like my girl Black Mama T's and Cafe. If you want to do that, how about crypto? So we help you build wealth, whether you can sell or recruit or not. That is huge because most people know they need to do something different. They know without a shadow of a doubt, I cannot build wealth on my job. These network marketing companies, they have all of these wild promises, but if I can't sell, if I can't recruit, and they putting all this pressure on me to be a salesperson and be a recruiter, I'm gonna quit. Ask me how I know. Been in quite a few of them. Excited about the income potential, excited about making leverage income, excited about really transforming my family's life financially. But then when the pressure came to sell, the pressure came to recruit, what I do? I backed off. Hold up. But with MyEcon, you get to build wealth, whether you can sell or recruit or not. Now, because I had a wealth building strategy, I was able to take my time and learn how to do this presentation. I was able to take my time with no pressure and learn how to market, learn how to sell, learn how to recruit. There was no pressure on me to do that because I was building wealth with my own money to begin with, based on the education they taught me. All right, now, told you guys that was it. That's income shifting in a nutshell. You can go to my page. You can see all sorts of other videos where I really break down income shifting. But this video is about the MyEcon compensation plan. How can you make referral bonuses with MyEcon? Because a lot of people are in other network marketing companies and they're saying, man, I like that MyEcon deal. You just can't make no money over there. Now, my wife said I can't cuss, but I want to call bull crap on that because they just don't know. Because our whole focus is financial education. We want to be educating people on the financial, capitalism, taxes. We want to educate. So we rarely talk about how much money you can make with MyEcon. Now, let me give you my disclaimer. All right. I'm about to start talking about money. I'm about to start talking about how our compensation plan works. This is not an income guarantee. I don't know you, man. You might be a flat out bum. You might be the laziest person on the planet. I can't guarantee you what you can make here. Does that make sense? Everybody put in the chat for me so I know that you get it. Put in the chat, no guarantee. Let me know you're listening. Put in the chat, no guarantee. Even on YouTube, put in the chat, no guarantee, right? I need y'all to get that. I need y'all to get that part, man, because I got to put my income disclaimers out there. I already said that I'm not a tax preparer. I'm not an accountant. I don't give tax advice, but I want you to also know that when we start talking numbers, I can't guarantee you, because I don't know you. I don't know your work ethic. I don't know if you're going to plug in, learn what we do, and really get out here and push it, or if you're going to work the shred. I don't know. I can't tell you. So no guarantee. So everybody's got no guarantee. Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. This is no income guarantee. This is not an income claim. I want to show you how MyEcon pays its associates, right? So we got that. I might need this whole board, because are y'all cool if I just show you what's possible? If I told you $100,000 in 18 months was possible, would you believe me? Again, I can't promise you that, but based on the way MyEcon pays, I can show it to you. Let me show you. First thing you have to understand that MyEcon is network marketing, so you have to know some circles was going to go on this board at some point, right? So this is you. First person you bring on, MyEcon is going to pay you a $10 commission, right? Second person you bring on, MyEcon is going to pay you another $10 commission. Third person you bring on, I'll put him over here because that signifies that you open up your base shop. For those people who understand network marketing and MLM compensation plans, we have a base shop compensation plan. You're at a rank called Executive Vice President at this point, and when you advance in rank, MyEcon now pays you $65 for a referral. Now, Cortez, you must have made a mistake there, because you said that it only costs $70 to start MyEcon. And you're telling me that if I get to Executive Vice President, I bring somebody in for $70, MyEcon is going to pay me $65 of that? That's exactly what I'm telling you. And y'all ain't hearing me. I'm trying to tell y'all this is the best home-based business on the planet. Out of the $70 that somebody pays when you're an Executive Vice President, MyEcon is going to pay you $65 of that. In fact, every time somebody joins MyEcon, really they pay more than $65. I'm going to show you here in a second. But $65 comes to this person who is Executive Vice President. Now, here's what's cool. If this is Mike, and Mike said, Cortez, I heard you got $65 when I signed up. How do I make some of those $65 commissions? I'm gonna say, Mike, you're absolutely right. I'm Executive Vice President in the business, so when I sign somebody up, I get $65. And what is Mike's next question gonna be? Well, how do I get to be Executive Vice President? I'm gonna say, Mike, the first thing you have to do is bring 2 people into the business. You need 2 referrals to qualify as Executive Vice President. So Mike say, done deal. I got my sister Julie, and I've got my cousin James. And I said, okay, Mike, when you brought your sister Julie in, MyEcon paid you $10. Just like 3 years ago when I started, I brought my first person in, MyEcon paid me a certain amount. You're gonna get $10 for the first person you bring in. Mike's gonna say, okay, cool, but this is getting me to Executive Vice President, right? And say, yes, Mike, you're getting to Executive Vice President. So you got Julie in, you got $10. Then, Mike, you brought your cousin in, good job. You got James in, MyEcon is gonna pay you another $10. Wait a minute, Cortez, you said when I get to Executive Vice President, I'm gonna get $65 like you. That is true, James, but on your next recruit. Oh, so really I have to get 3 people. My third person is when I start making $65. Now you're tracking with me, James. So now James brings his third person on, he makes the $65. But remember I said when you bring anybody into MyEcon pays at least $65. Well, when James brought Julie in, MyEcon only paid $10 so far. That means there's a $55 deficit sitting out there. Where do you think that deficit goes? It's called an override, and that goes to you. When when Mike brought James on, MyEcon paid Mike $10, but that created another $55 deficit. What does that $55 go to? That also goes to you in the form of an override. In fact, MyEcon pays a leveraged income in and through the base shop through infinity. What does that mean, Cortez? That means when Julie finds out that Mike made $65 on his third person, she says, Mike, what I got to do to start making that 65? Well, you first got to bring 2 people on so you can graduate to EVP. So Julie says, done deal, done deal. She gets 10, and then she brings her third person on. She gets the 65. This goes to Julie. But here again, that $55 deficit, where does that go? Also goes to you. And everybody who's in your base shop, in order to get out of your base shop, they have to leave 2 people in your base shop. That's Julie's third. That's her base shop. They've got to leave 2 people in your base shop. And that goes on forever. That goes on forever. So 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, $55. That override goes to you. As long as people are in your base shop, they've got to bring in 2 people to get out of your base shop, which means they leave 2 people in. Right? Yeah, Equine, money, 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 money. So when people say that I like MyEcon, they do that income shifting thing over there. It makes sense. But I need to be making some money right now. I need to make some money in the next 6 months. I need to make some money in the next year. I need some extra money. It's cool that I get to work with the money I currently got. They're going to help me make that stretch a little further, but I need some money on top of that. All you got to do is start referring people. So all you got to do is start referring people. Let me see if I got a better marker. And I'm going to show you how this thing really can explode for you if you got any go-getter in you. Is that cool? Put go-getter in the chat. If you got any ounce, if you got just a smidgen of go-getter in you, put go-getter in the chat. Because I'm going to show you, if you're a real go-getter like myself, I'm going to show you how you can really explode this and make some real life-changing money with MyEcon. But again, this is no guarantee. This is not a guarantee. Michael said he's got some go-getter in him. Who else got some go-getter in him? Let me see if I can find a better marker that shows up better for you guys. Oh, that red might show up. Let me try that. Who else got some go-getter? That's what Keita says. She's got some go-getter in her. Okay, we don't see. Oh, that's what the deal is with that red, though. You can't erase that red like that. All right. So here we go. I'm going to draw my little diagram over here so just you can keep this visual in your head, right? This is you. And then we're going to base this on, so you know that's $10. That's $10. And then the third person is $65. Now, I said you got to have some go-getter in you, right? Shanika says she's got some go-getter in her, right? So what we're going to base this on is you bringing on 5 people and helping everybody do that. So that means that 3 of the 5 people are going to end up in your base shop. The first 2 end up in your sponsor's base shop. The second 3 end up in your base shop, and you're going to earn $65 for each of those 3. Hopefully you guys are following me, right? So I'm going to run this down, and I'm going to put a bunch of 3s on the board. I'm going to put multiples of 3 on the board, but what I need you to get is that means 3 in the base shop, 5 altogether, but I mean 3 in the base shop. So that means you got to get the EVP, put 3 in your base shop. So here's what the numbers look like. You put 3 in the base shop and you teach them how to duplicate that. So that means 3 of those, when they get out of your base shop, that means they have to each leave 2 in. So 3 times 2 equals 6. Now remember, when these 3 people leave 2 in your base shop, that's creating a $55 deficit that comes to you in the form of an override. Is everybody tracking? So now 3 times 2 equals 6. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in your base shop. That means 6 times $55, that's going to equal $330 on your first level. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to teach all of these people how to go out and do that whole thing again, man. If y'all want to make this $65 or y'all want to build this thing really big, put 3 people in your base shop. So we come down here, and now this level duplicated to 9. So again, when those 9 people get trained up and they start going after it, that's 9 times 2. They all left 2 in your base shop. That equals 18. 18 times what? The $55 override, and that's going to equal $990 for you, right? Hopefully you guys are tracking. I don't know how well you can see this on the board, but you can listen to what I'm saying. Now, we're going to do this again. This duplicates again. So now 9 becomes 27 times 2 equals 54. Because remember, these 3 people all left 2 people in your base shop. So 54 in your base shop times what? That $55 override. 54 times 55 is $2,970. Everybody tracking so far, right? This is about the MyEcon compensation plan for 2018. This is brand new, just rolled out, just added more money into the compensation plan. So we're going to do this a couple more times. So this is going to duplicate to 81 times 2 equals 162 times $55. And that's going to equal $8,910. Right? Now, again, everybody's leaving a couple people in your base shop. Let's run this a couple more times and then we'll be done. So now these 81 people put 3 people in their base shop. That's 243 times 2 equals 486. Times the $55 overrides, and that's going to equal $26,730. Right? Now, for kicks and giggles, we're just going to do this one more time, and I'm going to blow your mind. Right? Now, these 243 people went out and put 3 in their base shop. So now that is 729 times 2 is 1458, right? Times $55, that's going to equal $80,190. So basically, when you add all of that up, plus this 215 for when you first got started, that's going to equal a whopping $120,335. Now, let's put some time on it. Now, you're working part-time, and when I say part-time, I'm talking 7 or 10 hours per week, right? So say you're going hard, and it takes you 3 months to get this first part done, right? And then it takes 3 months for that thing to duplicate. 3 more months for it to duplicate again. then 12, then 15, then 18. Would it be a bad deal if in the next 18 months you infuse into your cash flow an extra $120,000? Again, this is no guarantee. What I'm doing is I'm merely showing the go-getters out there who like MyEcon, they like income shifting, but they're saying, hey, in this deal over here, I make 30% commissions. And this deal over here, I make 40% commissions. And this deal over here, I'm making good money, but I like what MyEcon is teaching. But don't get it twisted, because we don't focus on nothing but educating the masses about how capitalism works. Don't think people in MyEcon ain't making no money. Don't think that for 1 minute. That's just not our focus, right? But if you want to come over here, you already got 30, 40, 50 people in your network, and you say, you know what, let's add this income shifting membership to what we're doing. You add this, man, and you get this. So imagine this is just 3 people in the base shop. Imagine you put 40 people in your base shop, and then they all get 3 in their base shop. I want you guys to see that this is very doable. Now, what happens after 18 months and this thing goes? What happens if you say, you know what? I'm going to start over and put 3 more in my base shop and start this whole process all over again about 6 months in. Hey, this part is going, it's duplicating every 3 months. I'm going to go ahead and just put 3 more in and start the process all over again. Don't think for a second people in MyEcon ain't making no money. We just focus on educating our people how capitalism works in general. And through that education, yeah, we got some people making some serious money. Got some people who focus on just working our strategies. But there is money in the MyEcon compensation plan. Any questions out there? And again, what I want you to get is, you down here and that kind of money is coming in, you don't have to change your auto ship of $7.99. You still qualify for all of your products, and your total monthly expense for your business is $43. How many of you guys been in network marketing companies that every time you advance in rank, you got to buy more and more products? We don't play them type of games, man. We trying to help people get wealthy out here. Right? Questions. Is this making sense to anybody? Anybody thinking they can market MyEcon now? Man, that's all I needed to see. I didn't know that much money was in the comp plan. Let me get out here and start marketing this income shifting. Let me get out here and start educating some people. Let me get out here and start teaching some people how capitalism works. Let me refer a few people to MyEcon. Make me a few dollars. That's nothing. $43 a month. That's nothing to run a business. Right? Any questions? Anybody excited enough to go ahead and dive in? $70 to get you started. I want to erase this, but I know it's just going to blur this red all over the place. Anybody out here listening to the sound of my voice, been following me for a minute, and you saying, you know what? This makes too much sense for me to not pass. It's only $70. I need to inbox brother. So if that's you, whoever stream you're seeing this on, inbox that person and say, man, I got my credit card in hand. I'm ready to spend my $70, get locked in with you guys. I want to run with MyEcon. I want to plant my flag with MyEcon. Whoever stream you're seeing this on, inbox that person. If you're here because of me, shoot me an inbox if you're ready to go. I'm looking for about 10 more to work with for the month of March. What I do is I work with my 10, get them all trained up and ready to go, and then they got solid. Get the W-4 form adjusted, get them wrapped into our software, get them plugged into our team meetings, and then I can go get 10 more. Anybody out here saying, you know what, this makes a lot of sense? I can see your comments on YouTube as well. if you guys got some questions, some concerns, or some observations. Just wanted to take a little bit of time and focus on the actual compensation plan. And then think about this too. MyEcon also pays monthly residuals of anywhere from $3 to $8 per person per month. About 7 or 8 different ways you can get paid with MyEcon. These are the basics right here. About 7 or 8 different ways that you can get paid with MyEcon. I know you won't hear some of my conservative brothers and sisters won't even be talking about compensation plan because we just want to educate. We just want to educate, man. Right? And I know some of you guys are saying, man, that sounds good, man. I just don't like network marketing. Let me ask you something. How well do you like your job? How well do you like your boss? How well do you like your coworkers? It ain't about what you like. When I was a young man, I used to like to get my buzz on when I was a young man, right? And to get my buzz on, I would drink some things that were nasty as all get out. Never liked the process of getting my buzz on. I just needed to get a certain effect. So I didn't like the hard alcohol. I didn't like the beer, but I liked the way it made me feel. You don't gotta like network marketing. You don't gotta love it like me. But do you have a way to earn you some leveraged income? Do you have a way to earn some money while you're sleeping? Do you have a way? See what leveraged income does for you? What leveraged income does for you, it allows me to create more hours in a day. You guys get that? See, most of you guys only have 24 hours a day because you're the only person working for your benefit. So far, I've helped over 500 families get rolling with MyEcon. Over 500 families. So if all of those families that I helped get rolling with MyEcon, if all of them just put in 1 hour a day, guess what? I benefit from 500 hours per day. You guys, is that making sense to you? David says, no guarantee, no guarantee. Yes. It says, I love this. You're thinking about training 10 people per month is excellent. I needed that in my leadership toolbox. Hey, I appreciate that, Renita. Absolutely, man. About 10 people a month, get them trained up and send them out there, man. Send them out there, right? So I leverage about 500 hours per day. And some of you guys can't wrap your mind around it. I want you to think about Walmart for a second. You think about Walmart for a second. Walmart has 1 million employees. So the Walmart family, if those 1 million employees are working 40 hours per week, now most of them part-time. So let's say those 1 million employees are working 20 hours per week. Then Walmart's family, Sam Walton's family, gets to leverage 20 million hours every week. 4 million hours per day. And see, and some of us are saying, there's not enough hours in a day for me to do this, that, and this, because you don't make no leverage income. You got to spend too many of your hours on somebody's job. That's why there's not enough hours in a day. The Walton family is leveraging 4 million hours per day. How would you like to have a 4 million hour day? Better learn something about some leverage income. So if nobody's ready to join, nobody's got questions. Hey, man, I just wanted to show you that MyEcon compensation plan we compete with everybody else out there. So you can sell lotions, potions, vitamins, whatever, waist trainers, all of that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that stuff. But if you're doing that because you think you can't make that same money over here with MyEcon, that's what today was about. I want you to see that, yeah, we can compete. If you want to make some money, if you're a go-getter, you're a big network, and you like to build networks, yeah, we can compete with anybody with our compensation plan, right? Leverage income, Wally World. Yes, anyone in the country can reach out and touch. Absolutely. So with that, I'm your main man, H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor to the Black community, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur. Until I talk to you next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every one of you. Peace out, y'all.